Hello and welcome to another POPUPOLOGY video. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to fold the slightly more complex medieval castle design available online as part of my Origamic architecture range series. So once you have downloaded and cut your piece, you should end up with something that looks like this. This one is a slightly trickier fold than some of the simpler designs, but if you go gently and slowly across your entire page, you will get some really nice and crisp results. So the first thing we do is just to establish a gentle degree of fold at our baseline, as we do with all the pieces. And already you can see some of our shapes starting to emerge. And then we'll be doing a lot of pinch folding from the front in this design. As you can see, there are these quite delicate but also slightly sort of resistant areas, which will give us our mountain folds across our pieces. So this we do by just putting a digit underneath the area we want to deploy a bit further, and just go across the entire plane, but just on that section, and just concentrating on it by gentle presses or pinches, as it were, across that center section. Because as we start doing this, it will already start to deploy our other areas, as obviously this plane is interconnected across the design. So once you reach this stage, you just want to pop your spine back and just go across this buttress on the side. But again, just literally tiny increments of folding at this stage, and you will see that your results will be much better if you go gently and progressively, and you take your time and have a bit of patience with it. And once you've deployed just a little bit, so weakened this center crease mountain fold, you can actually move to the top and the bottom part of your design. Doesn't really matter which side you start off with. So I'm just going to pick on this front section, and again repeat the process by just putting pressure on these mountain fold areas while supporting with a digit tip of your fingers from behind. And again, all you need to do is just start that fold before moving on to the uppermost tier, or rather the second level. And again, you just want to be going across your design by just tiny deploying elements, pinches across your shape until you reach the back of your card, or the top, whichever way you want to look at it. And here all you really need to do is just hold down on the plane of your piece, the back plane, and just press forward from the back with 2 fingers, just releasing these top buttresses and bringing them forward. And at the same time, just zoom out of your design at this stage, and you can just start to deploy your entire piece forward. But as you can see, it needs a bit of help by just addressing certain areas that seem to have resistance as you bring your piece forward. And again, you can just either do this with small incremental kind of rocking movements, like you can see here, but always bear in mind that if you do one area, you need to address another area to catch up with it. So just go across your entire piece consistently and pinching ever further forward on your model, like so. And in fact, you'll start to see that once these planes get closer to one another, you can actually just hold onto them and almost pinch them together to come forward. And if you use your thumb from the base to support the bottom section, as you can see here, you'll see that your entire piece starts to come forward. And here you just want to bear in mind that you need to bring the upper tier in alignment as well at the same time. So just use another finger and press that plane forward as well. It does seem like quite a lot of things happening at the same time, but really the more coordinated you are, the better your results will be. And as you can see here now, everything is pretty much deployed correctly without any unwanted creasing, and it's ready to start to collapse. So we just go back again to the original position and hold our card in the sort of pinch position with our digits at the back and our thumbs at the front, and just collapse our piece like so. And all that remains now is to gently tap down across our design from the top of our card, just to accentuate all those creases and to establish them even further. And now if we open our card, voila, we have our finished pop-up kinetic model ready for your personalization or embellishment. And also, if you want to cover this huge void, in this case left by our pop-up element, then you can use a backing sheet just glued down on the reverse side of your card. I like to use a transparency paper, as it gives really beautiful lighting effects, shadow and light plays across our design. So, which you can kind of see here, if I orientate it towards the light, you get some really beautiful effects. And it's worth just experimenting with different transparencies, different colors, and other stocks as well, if you like. So hope you enjoy this project, and do check out all of my other videos and projects available on my website. Many thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Goodbye.